Hey Noah, what do you think we should do to drive up a viral video on the internet? What if we have 4 plain brown bowls of beans and people have to see which one they like better? That's probably gonna light the internet afire. Today on Panic Pantry, we are doing a bean dive. We're gonna try 4 different methods of bean cooking to see if it matters. We're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna go with the pinto bean, the classic, humble, delicious pinto bean. And today we're actually gonna use my favorite bean, the Great Rancho Gordo. And we have this military grade unlisted can of regular grocery store pinto beans. One of the things I wanted to figure out in this is, one, I'm a big believer in the oven method for cooking beans being better than doing it on the stove. So we're gonna do stovetop, bean, water, salt, oven, bean, water, salt, and oven aromatics. Can you even tell the difference? Does it matter? Now we're gonna put some water and salt in all 3 of these, but you wanna generally give yourself like 2.5 inches or so off where they are in the pot. If you don't have enough water in there, it'll take forever to cook. If you're blanching vegetables, you want it salty like the ocean. If you're cooking pasta, you want it like a nice broth. If you're salting beans, you want to be just below. You want to be like a slightly under-seasoned broth.
I thought you were gonna have like a poem. Like, remember, the rule is you want it salty like the ocean, bitter like the sea, sweet as Lake Placid. My love returns to me. Like, I thought it was gonna be a thing, and then you were like, you didn't finish it.
I didn't make it into a limerick.
It wasn't like a sea specific.
Not the floaty one.
Not the Dead Sea?
Yeah.
Too salty.
That's too salty.
I just think you should have a device for salting so people remember it easier. Salty like the ocean. If you're making stock.
No. Vegetables.
Okay.
Preheat with some around the stove, cover it, move it into the oven, or in the case of the one on the stove, stand on the stove. A piece of celery, a piece of carrot. Carrot gives a little sweetness. Celery gives a little bit of bitterness, which I like. A little parsley bundle. Let's take a half an onion, peel off the skin. Come on, man, show them you know what you're doing. Now, that's a nice little trick for garlic, is you take it and you slice it lengthwise. You want to have access to the inner clove. So just like that. Garlic's in there. We got our onion half, parsley bundle, celery. So always keep your Parmesan rinds. You have little loose Parmesan ends. Thank you, John Fu. You keep them in your freezer. And then when you want a little extra flavor blaster, boom. So I'm gonna take 2, put them in the oven. I'll rotate them in like an hour. Usually you would do 1 at a time, not 2 pots of beans. So these are all going into 325 and we'll see what happens. Beans are one of the best ingredients in the world because beans are very sustainable to grow. They're full of protein, they're full of fiber, and fiber is one of the most important things in your diet. And everyone is really obsessed with protein, and they're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna power lift and eat protein. We're all getting enough protein. Everyone's getting enough protein. This is unsalted, so we'll add a little salt to it. A little salt. Get this guy rolling. The reason I tend to like the oven method for a pot of beans is it cooks more consistently. And also, it doesn't evaporate as much heat out as when it's on the stove, so you don't have to keep checking the water levels. See you, ladle. She's gonna pick the canned bean, isn't she? Stove, bean, water, salt. Canned bean, I don't want her to hear. She's not listening. This is oven with just water and salt, and this is oven, water, salt, all the aromatics. You can taste the difference. We're making a viral video.
It's going viral?
Yeah, it's everyone wants to see different. It's like, hey, what if you have 4 different preparations of a bowl of brown beans?
Is that what the kids are asking?
That's what they're saying on the streets.
What am I judging for? These are beans.
They're all pinto beans. Which one do you like the best? I mean, you already saw them.
I don't like that one.
You don't like that one?
This one's saltier. So of course I like it.
Oh, well, let me put more salt in the first one. I put a lot of thought into how I make beans. and I want to see if any of the thought means anything.
This one's meatier. I think this one's the softest of them all, but they're all delicious.
Can you taste?
It may not matter. It may not matter. I gotta be honest. I think
They're all just beans. You don't care.
if you're a weirdo, you'll care. But the average person, I mean, no one's going back into Chipotle like this bean.
I believe that these beans are far superior to these beans. Eliza doesn't care. Get some nice, fresh ingredients. We're gonna put them just right on top of a brothy bean bowl. Fresh serrano, little white onion, fresh tomato, very petite, adorable avocado, flaky sea salt, cotija cheese. I mean, come on. If you want to poach an egg and throw it on there too for breakfast, a hot serrano. Woo! You can also use these to make refried beans. You could make a little bean bowl, put some sauteed spinach and mushrooms on top. Have beans around. Make a bowl of soup with it. Make minestrone. Make pasta fazool. A lot of ways to go. This is delicious. Very good. Did we do it?